its domain or it is decreasing over its domain. Selling them.
True.
You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey, Charlie school is brilliant. My son will attend the school at all costs. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? I shock safe. Listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. Make sure you is here. Yeah, okay, right.
Fast and easy. Try me to pay.
My boy.
Help you make the most of your money. Needs, send fire to pay. Try me to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need. Send via Jupe.
Try me to pay.
its domain, or it is decreasing over its domain. Selling them.
True.
You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey, Charlie, this school is brilliant. Hey, my son will attend this school at all costs. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? I shock safe. Adwa, listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home with
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. You may draw you pieces here. Yeah, okay, right.
fast and easy. Charm me to pay. Help you make the most of your money. Needs and fire to pay. Charm me to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need. Send via Jupe.
Charm me to pay.
My name is Vanessa Blesnoji, and I am the coordinator for the mentorship sessions. And today is the 9th episode of the mentorship sessions. The STEM Festival is proudly sponsored by Truster AI, Jupe Money Transfer, GTP, and YFM. And of course, this is a Primetime production. Today we are still at St. Mary's SHS. Today is our second day here. And we have our mentor who is going to tell us about his work, his personal life, and the world of AI. So I'm going to introduce him a bit, but before I introduce him, let's get to know him a little bit. Our mentor for today is Mr. Courage Do Kadjaku. He's the Technology Optimization Officer for JP and TJ Foods. In his role, he streamlines operations, enhances productivity, and drives cost savings by using technology as a strategic accelerator. With his experience in applying practical digital solutions within the corporate environment, Courage brings valuable insights into how young people can use technology to improve their academic work, develop skills, and prepare for the world of work. Now, we are all looking forward to learning a lot from Courage as he joins us. So, with a big round of applause, shall we introduce Courage as he joins us? Come on, you can do better. Courage, welcome to Mentorship Session.
Thank you very much. I'm so excited about the hand clap. Can we do it again? Great. Give someone a high five and tell them you're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. Tell somebody else you're welcome. Yeah, nice to have you all. Nice to have you. All right, so I call myself Courage. My name is Courage. You know, Courage seems to be like a boring name, like it's just a normal courage. But when you say Courage is the French word for courage. So I incline towards the French one so that it makes it give a little swag. Or what do you think? Yeah. So you can call me Courage. Yeah. You can call me Courage. Excellent. So my name is Courage. My introduction was very long. I was even afraid that do I do all these things? And do you understand what she said about me? Okay, so that's why I'm here. So my name is Courage. I'm the Technology Optimization Officer for JP and TJ Foods. What do I do? So let me simplify it. So I wanted to come here, but our driver was on leave, so he couldn't drive me here. So there, in itself, created a challenge for me getting here. How will I get here? So to get here, I said, okay, there is a technology called Uber or Bolt or Yango. So I quickly picked my phone. The technology was sitting on my phone, and I just ordered a ride, and the ride brought me here. That's all I do. Do you understand? So I help individuals and organizations to use technology to solve their problems. Simply as that. So I help organizations and individuals to use technology to solve their problems. So someone can give me any challenge or any problem he's facing in your studies, and I will give you a technology which will help you to solve that. That's all I do. So every day in my life is I sit at my desk, I get emails, I get phone calls and say, Courage, we have this challenge. We are not able to send emails from here to a different company because there is a restriction between communicating with one business to the other business. So I come in and I said, okay, let me help you solve that. So I just say, put in some few technologies to help them communicate with each other. Do you understand? Who can just repeat what I said? Who can repeat what I said in one sentence or two sentences? Anyone? Okay, excellent.
Please, you said you help individuals and organizations to solve problems using technology.
Perfect. Clap for her. Give her a clap. Thank you. God bless you. What's your name? Sorry? April. April. So the female for Gabriel. April. Like, okay. All right. Thank you so much, April. Yes. So, how did I get here? I was just like you. So I grew up in a family where everybody was minding their own business. So you wake up, everybody goes to their various endeavors and engagement. So some go to work, some go to school, and some go to the market. So I grew up, my dad was an educationist, so he's a head teacher in a school. One of the turning points in my life, in my family, is when my dad gave me my first laptop. As a technology optimization officer, looking back 15 years ago or 10 years ago, when your dad gives you a laptop, you can just imagine that feeling. That was like going to the moon for me. It was all that I needed to be the biggest guy in town. So I sent it to the bathhouse, I sent it to wherever I'm going, just put it under my armpit. You know, you want to also flex the boys. You want to tell the boys that you have something. So wherever you're going, you're holding it and you go about it. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life when I was your age. Frankly, when I got to senior high school, I was doing science, but in our time, we were doing elective ICT instead of doing biology. So I was doing elective ICT instead of biology. I did physics, chemistry, elective maths, and elective ICT. It was fun. Do you know why? I will get F9 in physics, E8 in chemistry, D7 in EMAS, and I'll get A1 in elective ICT. So that was my first year, and it was constant. First term and second term. So that was what happened for me. So I just realized that, for me, Mine is what? ICT. Do you understand? However, for you to be able to be good at IT, you have to be good in what? Physics, at least get a little chemistry, because there are chemicals all around us. So that you don't drink anything. Abi? Exactly. So I think I got a C4 in chemistry when I graduated. Sorry, when I wrote to WASI, I got B2 in elective ICT, and I think B3 in physics or something like that, or C. I don't remember carefully. So I naturally knew that I would do IT. However, IT is a very broad field. It's so broad that if you are so excited about IT, and they ask you, what do you want to do in the space or in the industry of IT, I don't know what to say. So I remember this teacher in our school, who, after the session, he asked us, what do you want to do? Then someone will say system administrator. Then someone will say programmer. Someone will say software engineer. Someone will say quality test officer. So we're mentioning things. So when it got to my turn, I still didn't know what I wanted to do in IT. How many of you had that problem? Oh, you guys, it seems everybody here knows what they want to do. Wow, I think I should be coming for lectures. Yes, clap for yourself. That's very good. Yes, it's so important to know what you want to do and where you are going in life, because research says that many people die at age 25 and they don't get buried until they are 65 because they don't know what they want to do in life, and they have too much garbage and trash in their mind. So if you are here because you have a clear vision of yourself and you know where you are going, give yourself a round of applause again. Yes, so finally I decided to go to university and to read anything that has computer in it. So I decided to do computer science. That was my easiest bet. So I did computer science at Accra Technical University, and I was loving it. I like everything, the programming, the research, and I graduated, did my national service at Dual Energy as the IT officer, and I just grew up the next year to become the technology optimization officer. However, I was good at something, at least not so technology. That was my heartbeat. That was what I was excited about, and I did that very well. So today I want to just share with you the career. I just share with you my career path, not so. Then I'll share with you what has been my journey from becoming the technology optimization officer, what I've been doing, and what is the future for technology in Africa and technology in Ghana. Are you okay? Tell your friend, just get prepared. All right. Anyone has a question so far? Anyone has a question? Okay. I want to make it as interactive as possible. All right, so I wanted to talk about what describes my field, what exactly is in technology, and what exactly is optimization of that technology going to do for us. Now, technology is, Peter Drucker said in his book, we are in the era of the 3 C's: accelerating change, overwhelming complexity, and tremendous competition. That is where we are with technology. Accelerating change, overwhelming complexities, and the last one, tremendous competition. So accelerating change. 2 years ago, we started, or 3 years ago, or let me say 2 years ago primarily, we started seeing a new race of artificial intelligence, AI. And the race was very fast, that we saw so many companies diving onto it, and every day, artificial intelligence or AI is growing. Now we have cluster AI, Ghana, localized, tailored for young people like you to be able to use for your learning, academic work, for you to grow and become the best version of yourself. So it is changing. What's the second one? Come again? Yes. How many of you feel that this thing is too much? It's complex, it's overwhelming. Sometimes when you look at it, now iPhone this has come, the next year then iPhone that will come, and they say they've added this feature and they've added that feature. Sometimes you don't even know what the meaning of the features are, and we have not even finished using the iPhone 16 features, but they are bringing new features. Do you understand? So overwhelming complexities, it's becoming more complex, and they say this can do this can do that, and you don't even know, oh, what can I even use my smartphone to do? Now we are even moving into the era of quantum computers. Quantum computers is a very sophisticated machine, not like the usual computers or big computers you used to see. Quantum computers are a type of computers that can do a mathematical computation that will take, for example, like 5 or 10 or 100 years to complete the mathematical computation. He can do it in less than 30 minutes or 2 minutes. That is quantum computers. That is the era in which we are going. Do you understand? Then the third one is what? Tremendous competition. Tremendous competition. Have you heard the challenge between China and United States, OpenAI and DeepSeek and Da Vinci and all the other? Everybody wants to do something new. Do you understand? However, these days I'm asking myself, where are we in terms of Ghana or Ghanaians in the race of artificial intelligence or technology? Do you understand? Yes. So the competition is so fierce that if you are not careful, you will just miss out. Now, it's important for us to also see that these are opportunities for us to be able to solve fundamental human challenges facing our society in Ghana. Is that okay? Now, I want to talk about the career prospects in technology. What are the current and ongoing career opportunities you can pursue? Now, the first one we have, and everybody here is aware, AI ethics and responsibility lead. It's a whole career. The person is in charge of how we can use AI responsibly, wisely, and ethically. You want to make sure that people are using the AI well. And it's a whole career you can develop and move into. The second one is end of the day, when you close, because we at TJ Foods, we sell a lot, and people make a lot of payments using their cards. So we take that card payment, we take the statement of it, and we have to verify that we have received the value of that money. If we have not received it, that means there's something missing. And currently they are doing it manually. So we have to what? Automate it. Bring in automation to do it without human interference because we are growing. Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. Then we have data analyst and data governance officer. Data is growing, and now data is like gold. If you have data, it's like gold. So there are a lot of people who have built their career on data analysis. They do a lot of data analysis, and it's a very good and lucrative career to look into if you are interested. Now we have cybersecurity analysts. You know, cybersecurity is now a growing threat which everyone ought to pay attention to. How many of you heard of the cybersecurity acts that they were talking about? And they say you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes. So we have people whose career is specialized in cybersecurity. The next one is system optimization consultant. You are a system optimizer. Like me, I'm a technology optimizer. Someone can develop a whole comprehensive system for the SHS for your school and optimize it in a way that will reduce a lot of redundancy and a lot of productive hours will be saved. Then we have data transformation manager. Digital transformation manager. Digital transformation manager. So your digital transformation manager is responsible for making sure that we move from the manual paperwork to a more digitalized era where things can be done in a digital way. Then the last one is productivity and workflow engineer. All these careers and career paths I'm mentioning right now, they are not popular. Have you heard of technology optimization officer before? Exactly. These are careers in 21st century. Yesterday, 5-10 years ago, you never hear about this. But now, this is the future. So if you want to be relevant in the future, you have to pick one of these careers. And like my friend like this, she wants to do something in the medical field. Beatrice. She wants to do something in the medical field. I appreciate her a lot, and my job is to help her with technology that she can use to be very effective, responsible, and creative in her career. Do you agree? Excellent. So these are the careers you can look at. Any other question? All right. So I want to move on to the next point I want to talk about, which is the skills that are required. What skills, what competencies are required in this era? Can someone give me an example of a skill that is required? Anyone? An example of a skill that is required, for example, in my role as a technology optimization officer. Yes? Come again? Okay.
Coding.
Coding. Excellent. Give her a round of applause, please. Excellent. That's a very good one. Anyone? Okay. Just the last one.
Programming.
Programming and coding are like buddies. They are like bodies. Do you understand? So one of the skills that are required is what we call critical thinking. Critical thinking. You need it. You need it if you want to be a relevant consummate professional. A consummate professional is a rounded, solid professional in any field or endeavor. You need critical thinking. Even where you are, you need to be able to think about the challenges and the difficulties you are facing and find ways to solve. That's the next one. The next skill is problem solving. Problem solving is the next skill. After critical thinking, analyzing and identify issues and challenges in your school, in your life, in your community, you have to solve them. But to be able to solve challenges and difficulties and pain points, you have to know how to solve them. That is what we call the next skill, problem solving. I can just focus on these two for you. If you can build these two skills, I'm telling you, the world will hear of you. How many of you have heard of Katherine Johnson? Katherine Johnson. Katherine Johnson. Katherine Johnson. Katherine Johnson was a mathematician, the late Katherine Johnson. She was the one who calculated the landing for Apollo, going to the moon, Apollo. He was instrumental in the success of the moon landing, sending space to the moon. Do you understand? To be able to do that, you have to understand how to solve problems. And currently, you are being trained in that. When you are solving the 2x plus 3x minus 5 equals 3x plus 3. That is the foundation for which you develop problem-solving skills. Do you understand? So when you are solving it, remember that you will pass it or fail it. However, when you grow up, let me not say when you grow up because you are grown up already, not so exactly. When you step into your career, you will still have find that X, which is the problem. Do you understand? But because you have already learned the mechanics of solving complex polynomials and quadratic equations and all the big ones I failed in high school, you can solve real-life problems. You can solve teenage pregnancy. You can solve tuberculosis. You can solve problems like malaria. You can solve problems like the technology literacy gap for children who are competing with children children from China and Japan and Germany. You want to give them a level playing field in technology. So you are breaching that gap. That's a problem-solving skill. Are we good? The next one is data literacy, basic coding and automation skill. My friend said it's the coding and automation skills. You are looking at cyber hygiene and digital responsibility. These are skills that you can develop. You can go online, use the cluster AI and research about them, look into them, find out, be curious. And you also need a good communication skill. You should be the one that should be able to paint good pictures with your words. You should be able to paint a picture that someone can see with their eyes, with using words. Is that okay? And because technology sometimes is abstract, you can't see AI. Do you understand? So I want to explain AI to a class 1 child. I should be able to do that using words. That AI is a machine that they've trained it with data. The whole books, documents, videos, AI has been trained like the way you train a child to read. They train the AI like that. And after they train it, the AI is not a human being. No. It's a machine. It's sitting on a GPU. GPU is graphical processing unit. It's very expensive and it's sitting and it's very big. And they connect air conditioning because the AI is thinking. And when it is thinking, it's thinking very fast. So it's generating heat. As I'm saying it, then we say, Do you understand? The ability to communicate is very essential. Now, I wanted to talk about my greatest achievement in my career? Well, as a technology optimization officer, every day is a winning day because when you solve a problem, that becomes your current biggest achievement. Forget about past glory. When you get 6 A's in first semester or first term and you're in second term, it doesn't mean that you will still get a 6 A's. Abi, yes, you have to work hard, you have to create new challenges and solve and emerge as a winner. So I created a recruitment system for my company that they can use seamlessly, that you don't have to engage people directly. So once you send in your application, there is an automated communication message that goes out via SMS and email. When we want to do interview, we do what we call the aptitude test. So we set an aptitude test. When the time is up, I send you a message. You click on the link, you go and you do your aptitude test. The results are in. Then you qualify for the next stage or maybe a video interview. Then you do a video interview. When you qualify, we watch the video, we select. It's very robust. And imagine I think this year we had about 1,800 or 2,000 NSS applications for our company alone. So imagine you doing that manually, communicating with them. It's very tedious. So I came up with a system that can do it without one-on-one direct engagement. So it's normal. It's very normal. So my proudest moments in my career currently is when I see young people, like the national service people, when they come, and they are not technically inclined, and you give them a laptop, and you give them this. Sometimes they have difficulties in using other technologies, and you're able to help them to navigate those challenges, and they are so confident. And when they are using the technology, you think that they've been using it 30 years ago. Those are the moments that makes me excited. What do you think? Is it a nice thing when you give someone an assignment and the person comes back after you teaching the person, and the person comes back and does the presentation and it's very good? Won't you be happy? That's the same way I feel. All right, so what does the future hold for technology optimization or AI, or in this era in which we are going? What does the future hold for my career and the emerging trend? Technology is exciting. It's exciting when you can do things within shortest possible time. If you used to draft an email which takes you about 30 minutes, now you have AI which can draft it for you in 3 seconds. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Yes. However, as exciting that is, there is what we call a danger. Tell your friend, there is danger. Oh. There is danger. And the danger is serious. And I want you to listen carefully to this. Pay attention to this. When you develop a skill of copywriting, we call it copywriting, the ability to write like news articles or good copies for commercials. When you develop the skills and you exercise those skills and you are good in it, and you are using AI, it is easy. It makes your work easier. But please, what's your name? But for my friend Nakoko, who doesn't know anything about copywriting, Nakoko goes to take ChatGPT or Cluster AI or DeepSeek or Canva AI and says that, write me an article to be published in my school magazine about teenage pregnancy. Then AI gives the article, and now Coco takes the article and sends it to the headmaster. Headmaster, this is my article. Please, can you publish it in the new magazine for me? The headmaster read the article. He said, Nan, I didn't know that you are so bright. Wow, this is wonderful. Yeah, now you are my student of the year. Then now will be, yay. But do you know the secret? ChatGPT. ChatGPT. What do you think will happen to now over time? Now we will not be able to develop the mindset, the skill of writing articles herself. That is the danger. Do you agree? If you agree, lift up your hand. Yeah. Please, before you use the ChatGPT to solve a challenge, a difficulty you are facing, I want to give you a template for problem solving, and I want you to write it down. Problem solving class 101. There are 3 crucial things in problem solving. The first one is, if you want to solve a problem, you have to, we call it think on paper. Thinking on paper. So just write the first step, think on paper. And the think on paper, write the problem clearly. The problem you want to solve, write it. Number 2, ask yourself, what can I do to solve this? That's the second step. Now, after you've asked yourself, what can I do to solve this? And you cannot do anything. There is nothing in your mind, your skills. You can't solve it. Then the next step is, what can I read? That's the next step. What can I read? That is what we call research. You go and you do your research and you put together. That's why you use the ChatGPT as a research tool. Remember the word research tool. If you have researched, you have read 2 or 3 books, you've asked ChatGPT, but you are still not getting what you want, then the next one is, who can I ask? Who can I ask? Maybe your science or your physics teacher is very good. Not that he's very... Physics teachers are very good, always. My physics teacher was very good, and he was always on me, yet I was failing. So you can ask him, say, I've been trying to solve this, can you help me? Or you have a brother who is a very good academician, or anybody. People are good. In fact, you see the media team that you are seeing here, they are very good in media. Maybe you want to learn how to do videography, photography, or something. You can just ask, oh, sir, I've been planning to do this, so can you teach me how to use the camera or do something? Do you understand? That is how you solve problems, challenges, and difficulties. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Oh, is that all you deserve? Did you enjoy the session?
Yes.
Have you learned a lot?
Yes.
Do you have questions? You don't have any question? Do you have any question for him? So you are all satisfied with what he said?
Yes.
And you are Form 3 students and you don't have questions? Okay. Well, if you don't have questions, I have questions. Are you ready for me?
Me too, I have questions.
Oh, he also has questions.
Yes.
I think we'll start with yours.
You start with mine?
Yes, you ask your
Okay.
questions and then I will ask mine too.
Okay, that's good. I want someone to just define what technology means. What is technology? That's my question. Yes. Okay.
Technology is the use of scientific knowledge to solve problems.
Excellent. Using of what?
Scientific knowledge to solve problems.
Okay. So what if my dad was a shoemaker, so he trained us in how to make shoes. However, I don't know whether that is scientific. Everything now is scientific. There is a tool that he uses to do the work. He didn't go to school to learn the scientific knowledge. Is that a technology?
Technology is the application of knowledge and skills to solve problems.
Okay. The application.
Oh, give her a round.
Okay. I think there's someone at the back.
Technology is the use of scientific knowledge to make useful tools and gadgets to make life easier.
That's very interesting. Give it up for her as well. My definition of technology is a tool we deploy to make life easier. Technology is a tool we deploy to make life easier, effective, and creative. And I agree with all of them. So that's my definition of technology. Any other questions? Someone has a question? Yes, please.
Please, can you deal with hacking? Like, how can you prevent people from hacking you?
Hacking.
Yeah.
So you are talking about cybersecurity. So in cybersecurity, there are some basic knowledge you need to equip yourself with. For example, someone sends you a message that, oh, please, I've sent you 100 Ghana cedis into your Momo wallet. Then you say, oh, sorry, let me send it back to you. Then you send the 100 cedis back to the person. Do you understand? That is also cyber. You have to be alert. Alertness is one of the critical requirements of cybersecurity. Because once you are alert, you know that somebody can or somebody is planning or attempting to steal from you. It's like the Bible. The Bible says that your adversary, the devil, is going about rolling like a lion, looking for whom he may devour. Do you understand? So that is how you approach cybersecurity. So to be vigilant, the Bible says, be vigilant and resist him steadfastly. So in cybersecurity, you resist the cyber attackers by being vigilant. 1. 2, when you receive a message from someone you don't know, you are not expecting, and he sends you a link that, I've seen your picture on a website, and there is a link. You don't, even though you know the person. Let's say Nana sent a picture to Beatrice, a message to Beatrice, and there is a link in it saying that I saw your picture on this website. Please don't click on the link. Don't what? And yes, please, there are a lot of links now all over going about. If you are using a smartphone and someone sends you a link, be careful to click on links. Do you understand? Yesterday at work, we had an incident. Someone sent us, one of my colleagues, an email. It was in the form of an invoice, and he was saying you should click on the link. So the person too clicked on the link, and it took him to a website. They placed our logo on the login of the website. That is cybersecurity. And they placed his her email in the first column, they were looking for her password. So if she typed her password into that email, into that box, they would have retrieved her password and gone to the actual system we are using to log in and now have control over the system. Do you understand? Yes, so you have to be careful with the links you click on. That's one of the ways to be vigilant. Don't click on any other links. When someone sends you a message you are not sure of, please don't attempt. And don't be going to sites like torrent sites. Some of you go to pornographic sites. There are some links there. Don't click on links. They will take you to pornographic sites which you don't want to go. Is that okay? So when you are browsing, please be careful, okay? There's a question.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, with the career opportunities in technology, is data analyst the same as data scientist?
Analysts and scientists makes it very broad. Analyst is specialized. I'm analyzing the data, which also required gathering the data, which requires cleaning the data, which requires training the data to train AI model. But the scientist is more responsible for the governance of the data. It's making sure that every data coming in and going in is secure, is protected. His focus is on the data. Do you understand? The analyst goes a step further to just analyze the data. What is the market trend for 2026? What are the emerging trends? So they focus on that. Do you get? And they use tools for visualization to be able to tell the story. I think a few days ago, the finance minister read the budget, and he was mentioning some figures, economic, and at this, and at that. Those are what the analysts give him to be able to present on. Do you understand? So we have financial analysts, they go deep into how to use the financial trends to predict the future.
Anyone?
So I wanted to ask that, are there any measures put in place to reduce the addictive use of the technology in the country?
That's a very brilliant question. Clap for her. Currently, there is no legislation that will determine how you use your phone, how you use your laptop in terms of usage. However, the Cybersecurity Act that was flowing in the air, people were quarreling about it. Those are measures put in place by government to protect users and people using devices and people online in principle. So the government is putting in place measures. Do you understand? However, your school might also be putting in measures. In our days, they say don't bring phone to school. I don't know whether currently you can bring phone to school. So that is also a measure to prevent, to manage the device usage. But when you go home, does your mom have a phone policy at home? Sometimes they take it from you and they give it back to you from time to time. Those are the ways I'm using leadership to structure the answer. But individually, you have to discipline yourself. For myself, I set a timer on TikTok and Instagram. Instagram in particular, that I cannot go beyond 1 hour, 30 minutes. Do you understand? That is my physical measure I'm putting in place on my mobile phone. So you too can do the same. And once you are doing the same, you tell a friend to do the same, and you tell another friend to do the same. Then we are using technology responsibly. Is that okay? Any other question? Any other questions?
Please, do you know anything about informatics, like bioinformatics? You have dealings with.
Please come again.
Do you deal with bioinformatics or some informatics?
Semantics.
Informatics.
Informatics.
As in bioinformatics.
I can't hear you.
Do you deal with informatics, like bioinformatics? And if yes, what is it about?
Informatics.
Yes.
So I don't deal with that. Okay. I have little knowledge in informatics. I think someone, maybe one of the coordinators will more teach us about informatics. But what do you know about informatics? Do you have any idea about informatics?
No, because we went for a program and they were talking about it, but I didn't really get it, so I wanted to.
Okay. So let's quickly just informatics. Okay, so informatics is more or based on the process of information. How many of you know how the computer works? How many of you know how the computer works? Information. No. So let's start with data. Data being processed into what? Then that information is what? Communicated using what? Exactly. That is the whole landscape of ICT. So information is the final output of data that has been put in. So I want to just read this for you quickly. So informatics is the study of information processing, often defined as the intersection of computer science, information science, and a specific applied field such as healthcare, social computing. It applies to computational system and data to solve particular problems and manage information within a particular domain. Is that okay? So informatics, it's health related, I remember. So when you go to the health sector, they take your details. They take your vitals, they take your temperature, they take what else? Your BP, they take your whatever, blood samples to determine. All that information is being managed by a computer to now predict what the challenges you are having medically. Someone is specialized in that domain. Do you understand? Any other question?
So if you have a question but you are feeling too shy to ask in public, you hang around after the session so you can go and see him and talk to him. He will be available, okay? Anyway, back to my questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are we ready to win some prizes? Okay, my question number one. When Courage was introducing himself, he mentioned the tertiary he attended. Who can give me that?
He went to Accra Technical University. He went to Accra Technical University.
Is she correct?
Yes. The only university in Accra.
I'll give it to you. Now, my second question. Hey, it's like today I'm in trouble. People were paying too much attention. My second question. He defined what quantum computers are. Who can give me that definition?
Quantum computers are computers that can use less than 30 seconds to solve more than 100 or 100-year like math equations. Like the time that you can use, I don't know how to put it, but like.
Yeah.
You are right.
Yeah.
Is she right?
Yes. Yes.
Please give her a round of applause. People were paying attention. I'll come to you.
Yes.
Now, to my third question. When I was introducing him, I mentioned where he works and what he does. So when you mention the company he works at, you also indicate what he does. Who can help me with that?
He's a technology optimization officer at G. He's a technology optimization officer and he works at JB and TJ's.
No, the answer is not correct. Anybody to help her? I mentioned where he works and what he does. She has given me one part. I need the other part. She mentioned what he does, but she couldn't mention where he works. I heard somebody whispering it.
Please, he works at JB and TJ Foods. And he's a technology optimization officer.
She's right, isn't she?
Yes, please. She's
Give her a
right.
round of applause. I have my last prize and my last question. So during his presentation, this one is too easy. He mentioned some problem-solving skills or some skills you need. I need someone to mention the three. The back. I need somebody at the back.
Please, you need critical thinking. Coding, sorry.
Three. I need three.
This is it?
Three. Three skills.
Need
The answer must come from the back. I need somebody from the back.
Please, coding, critical thinking, and problem solving.
And what?
Problem solving.
Please, is she right? Should we give it to her?
Come again, I wasn't paying
She
attention.
said coding, critical thinking, and what?
Yes, exactly. Clap for her.
He said we should give it to you. So, but
Please.
there are others, there are more, right?
Yes.
So I need two more. Somebody from the back. The front people are taking all. The back benches, you guys were not paying attention or what? There's somebody at the back.
creativity and communication skills.
Should we give it to her? Courage. Should we give it to her? She said creativity and what?
Communication skills.
Which one is that?
The skills needed.
No.
No, I'm sorry. I'll go to the front.
Data literacy and digital responsibility.
Data literacy and data responsibility.
Data.
Literacy and
Yes.
data responsibility.
Yes, yes. Data literacy is very important. The
Okay,
skills.
give her a round of applause. So, well, this brings us to the
I
end
want
of
to
our
just give
sessions.
a final closing remark. Final closing. Yes, final.
Okay, before I sign out, Courage has a final closing remarks for you.
So, I want to just say this to you guys. The world is moving at a faster rate. And for you to be able to compete from someone from Japan, someone from Germany, someone from China, and someone from Texas, you have to accelerate your learning. You have to accelerate the amount of information that you can consume and marinate on, and the skills you can develop out of that. Because we are moving into an era where computational devices are going to dominate. And if you are not equipping yourself with the skills necessary and vital for the survival of not just you, but creating something that is very big and can encourage other people to step into a future that is created by you, we will all be falling behind. Technology is essential. Please, as many as possible, put your write down 3 or 4 things you want to do in life before you die. This is the time. Using technology in principle. There are a lot of young people who are starting businesses using technology. The world has become a global village, giving you the chance to compete with someone in Brazil, in Uganda, in Kenya. So I want you to be able to define 3 or 4 things you will do and write them down today before you sleep, that these things I will do. I wanted to build, how many of you know Roland Garner? RLG, they call them RLG. That was the first laptop I had. But unfortunately, Roland is no more in Ghana. It's no more operating or producing computers. I felt good when they gave me that laptop. I want to be able to produce laptops like that in Ghana and give to young people like you so that you can also feel good. Do you understand? These are dreams and goals that you can set for yourself to be able to achieve them using technology. You can do this if you put your mind to it. They asked President Kennedy. President Kennedy asked the man in charge of NASA when they wanted to go to the moon. And he asked, what do we require to go to the moon? And he responded by saying that the will to make it. The will to make it. If you have the will, and by the grace of God, you will be able to make and accomplish that goal that you have set for yourself to accomplish with technology. Do you understand? And please, you have to feel free to pass by TJ Foods, our outlet. We have Kanzo, Republic, we have Subhouse, and we have Antilu. So that you can experience, we brought the first drive-through to Ghana. The first Wache drive-through, we brought it to Ghana. So we want you to come and experience the technological innovations we are implementing in our businesses. And when you taste our food, we didn't cook it with pot. We have a special device that we put the wache inside, and it is cooked by the special device. Do you understand? It's technology. Everybody say technology. Yes, so pass by and enjoy the wache, the sandwich, and the pretzels, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to pass by Kanzo Republic, Subhouse, and Antilu. Clap for yourself. Thank you.
This one, the free advert too. Anyway, I just realized I have another shirt. And some lucky person will get it. So Courage mentioned that he liked to be called a certain way in a certain language. Why is your hand up? Let me finish asking the question. Okay. I saw your hand first.
in a French word called courage.
Clap for her. So this is officially the end of the 9th episode of the mentorship sessions. We will return on Monday for our final episode. And those of you who haven't gotten anything, don't worry. Monday when I come, I'll bring more so that at least I can give more, okay? All right. The STEM Festival is proudly sponsored by Truster AI, Jupe Money Transfer, GTP, and YFM. And of course, this is a Primetime production. Ladies, you girls have been amazing. You have been, I've learned a lot from you as well. And you've comported yourself, and clap for yourself for being so amazing. Monday, we'll have our final mentorship sessions here. I will bring another mentor to also pour into you, so that by the time you are done with school, you are going out with something valuable. And even after we leave to return probably next year, we will see you in a different light, right? All right. Clap for yourself once again, and this is the end of the mentorship sessions.
Increasing over its domain, or it is decreasing over its domain. Selenam.
True.
You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey, Charlie, this school is brilliant. My son will attend this school at all costs. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? I shock safe. Adwa, listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. You may draw you pieces here. Yeah, okay, right.
Fast and easy. Show me to pay. Help you make the most of your money. Needs, send fire to pay. Show me to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need. Send via Jupe.
Show me to